Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paranautical Activity. I've already knocked my mic stand. That's a sign that this is going to be a good video. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my performance in Paranautical Activity as of late. I think I'm doing pretty good. We're going to play as Gilead here because I haven't played as him in a while and I want a little bit of variety in my life. But yeah, I feel like I'm slowly progressing as far as skill goes in this game. That might not be true at all, but you know, as long as I feel like it, the placebo effect will take place and maybe I actually will perform better in this one. I don't know. But so far, this is a pretty shitty room to get right off the bat. There's a lot of explodey guys, and I've taken a lot of damage. But you know, I guess it's putting my hubris to the test. Just talking about how good I'm getting, and then get kind of a difficult room. It's a nice test. I feel like I did pretty well. Is this the same exact room? That is unfortunate. I keep thinking I have double jump. You know, you get used to all the items you have in the late game, and then you start over again, and you don't have those items anymore. I guess that's the beauty of roguelike games, because, you know, you gotta start over every time you die. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but this is the first video I've recorded in Paranautical Activity in a while, and I don't really know what to say, so hopefully that's not too apparent, I guess. Well, I guess it's really apparent now that I just fucking told everybody, but oh well. I'm feeling pretty good. Only at 4 red hearts. That's bad, but I mean, it's the first floor. Anything can happen at this point. I'm liking our odds here though. Gilead is a pretty consistent character, I think. You know, just because once you get aiming his shots down, it's cake. It's cake to just hit enemies with his bullets. Even though I'm missing a lot, but that's okay because he's got like a constant stream. It doesn't matter if you miss all the time. But I'm pretty hyped for Paranautical Activity right now. Spooter W, the developer for this game, recently tweeted like a whole bunch of shit that's gonna be in the next update, and I pretty much cannot be more hyped. There's gonna be like super bosses, rare room, what was it? Variants. Like there's gonna be a dark room and then a room with lots of holes, he said, which seems interesting. If you fall down one of the holes, it sends you back a room, so you can actually use that to kind of farm items and get much stronger than you would be able to in a normal run. So there's going to be a lot of possibilities in this new build of Paranautical Activity. I'm really excited to see if there's any way to like kind of not exploit it, but if like there's a way to break the game and get, you know, every item in the game and just become unstoppable. Even though really to become unstoppable, all you need really is like the lighthouse, the shell, the beard, and the sickle. As was proven in the only episode I've ever been able to beat the game on. But yeah, even off camera, I haven't been able to replicate that success. Simply because I have never been that powerful after that initial run. So that's a little unfortunate, but that seems to be kind of a theme in my roguelike games. I get really powerful once, or really lucky in my Nuclear Throne case, and I complete like one run through, and then I just like eat shit for the rest of my life playing that game. But that's half the fun, you know? If you don't get punished for playing, I don't know, lately, okay, this is gonna turn into like kind of a rant on recent AAA releases and stuff, but like, big title games recently in the past couple of years have just been easy as dicks, and that's really upsetting. A good example is the new Zelda game, Link Between Worlds. Like, yeah, it's a good game and all that, but man, you could pretty much turn your brain off and complete everything in that game, and that really sucks. Like, why is that? Another good example is any Assassin's Creed game, really. How you can just kind of run into a clusterfuck of enemies and just counterattack to beat all of them. Like, why is that okay? Why can't games challenge you anymore? And that's one of the reasons I play Paranautical Activity, because it's one of those cannonball, damage up, fire rate down. That's okay. Gilead's fire rate's pretty high, but like, why can't other games, you know, actually present a challenge like this game, or like The Binding of Isaac, or like Nuclear Throne, or like any of the... I feel like you have to turn to indie games if you want any sort of difficulty in your games anymore, and that's kind of sad. I feel like I'm gonna, you know, eat my words once I play, or I get a little bit further in like Shadow Warrior or something. But you know, so far from my recent experiences, like high profile, that's the term I was looking for. High profile titles just seem to be really easy, and it's a little bit disappointing. I've had to result in playing Mega Man 1 on the NES to get my hardcore on. There might be a video of that coming later. I don't know. If there's any interest of me playing Mega Man 1 on the NES, then fuck yeah, I'll make a video on it. I was actually thinking about making like a Mega Monday series where I just go through and every Monday I play a different Mega Man, or I post a video of me playing a different Mega Man game to completion. Because I really like Mega Man, and I want to get it on my channel. It's probably my favorite video game series ever, to be honest, or franchise, I guess, because there's many different Mega Man series, but grew up playing it, haven't liked anything else quite as much. So, yeah, that might happen eventually. But for now, we'll just keep killing Pinocchio here. That's going to be my new nickname for this whale boss, because I don't know if there's a whale in Pinocchio, but for some reason I just associate whales with Pinocchio, so like it or not, that's what I'm going to call him. There's one fly left, or moth, I guess, and I'm still not going to pick up the blubber because it makes us slower. Is that the lighthouse? That's a sailboat, or just the sail. Spinach? I feel like that's going to increase our... Why would I buy Gilead's gun? I already have Gilead's gun, silly game. I'm going to buy spinach. Increased health, throw bombs further. Those are two great things. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't pick up spinach. So that's going to be pretty high on my priority list from now on. That's another thing Spooter W mentioned in his tweet, that I'm pretty sure he said there's going to be a lot more items. So, you know, more variety in the runs, I guess. That's something that I kind of forgot about. Paranautical Activity is in early access, actually. It's such like a feature... Well, I don't want to say feature-rich, but it feels like a complete game to me, you know? Like, I'm perfectly satisfied with the money I spent on this, with what I have here, and I can't believe there's still going to be content coming out for it. The same way I feel about Nuclear Throne. But I feel like these two games are really specific cases of early access. There's a lot of early access games that are shitty, in my opinion. But luckily this one is not one of those. Oh man, I feel like my commentary is really weird today. It's a weird day for me. I played a lot of Smash Brothers today with some friends. But my voice isn't really suffering. I think making all these videos, it's like it's worked out my voice to the point where I don't lose it every time I get excited and talk for like more than an hour a day, which is good, you know. That means I can actually create videos more frequently. The only thing really holding me back was, you know, my time schedule. But I usually record these videos at like 1 a.m. So, you know, there's not really anything interfering with the recording at that time. But also, when I recorded too many videos, I would just lose my voice for like a day and a half. But that doesn't seem to be happening anymore, so it's good. It's like a sport. You know, you go running every day. You can't run that far when you start, but after a while, you can run further and further until eventually you don't even really need to take breaks anymore. Commentating is the same way, I have discovered. Or is the same... works the same. I need to work on my English, that's for sure. I'm not very good at sentence structure and or grammar. But, you know, I mean, this is a casual Let's Play channel, right? I'm not trying to be fucking Shakespeare over here with my art thous and the go fuckest yourself, Mothman. That's not me. That's not me. I'm taking a lot of damage because I feel like I'm going really slow. But, you know, at least I got my point across that this is a pretty casual channel. I don't have an English degree. I haven't taken an English class in, you know, since I was required to because I don't like English, so yeah, don't expect this to be like a fucking thesis statement on... I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's end it there. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the bucket of tar, which fully recharges our super weapon, if I recall correctly. Yeah, full on ammo. I'm learning the items, guys. This is good. Granted, I did not need that at all, so I'm not too sure why I picked it up, because I already had full super ammo, but at least I knew what it did before I picked it up, right? Now it's just a bad decision instead of ignorance. It's a step in the right direction. Well, or in the wrong direction, depending on who you ask, I guess. Oh, man. But, yeah, we actually lost all of our armor on that fight. That's a little scary. I would love to get a speed upgrade, like, as soon as possible. Because the more fights like that happen, the sooner we'll die. Because, you know, I think I had 5 armor going into that fight. And now I have 0. So if I get hit 5 times in the next boss fight, then I'm going to be at 3 red hearts. But I mean, I guess there's red hearts on the map, so maybe I'm worrying for nothing. But basically, I need to play better, is what I'm trying to tell myself. Get your head out of your ass, man. What is this? Starfish. Like, rum? Were there new items added? Or have I just, like, forgotten all my knowledge on this game? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of these items before. But that can't be true. I've played this game for a decent amount of time. I should have seen, you know, a wide variety of items. Oh well, we won't worry about it too much. Yeah, let's fight the boss right away. If it's a bad one, I could pop... Oh, no, it's not a bad one. I was gonna pop the Ankh if it was, you know, too bad to deal with, but... I think we've gotten 2 damage upgrades already. But, that just shows you, like, how little damage Gilead's gun does. Because we've gotten 2... I guess it's like a DPS type of thing, you know? Just because each bullet does less damage doesn't mean you're necessarily doing less DPS, because you're shooting more bullets than the other characters can. That makes sense. That's how I'll think about it in my mind, I guess. But we're handling these eyeball guys pretty badly. I was gonna say we're not doing too bad, but then I took like 4 hits while I was trying to get that thought out. And yeah, now we're doing terrible. But they tend to drop a decent amount of hearts and or armor. So I feel like it'll offset the damage we took. And there's always hearts on the map already. So, you know, we're gonna come out of this pretty okay. Not great, but pretty okay. Yeah, we're at 2 armor and 6 out of 8 red hearts, and we get double jump. So that's a big one for me because I always just assume I have double jump already, so I just like spam the spacebar, and that's not good. That's not good to do unless you already have double jump, because then you just jump in stupid situations, and I think that's why I always end up like stuck underneath the staircase, because I always think I can jump over it, but I can't sometimes. So I think like I started watching some of the videos of my previous runs, and like, you know, hindsight's 20/20. You can always see what you do wrong when you watch and you aren't playing at the same time. Like, playing and commentating at the same time is hard. Like, I mean, I'm sure there are better people that can do it better than I can, but it's so hard. You lose track of so many things. So like, going back and actually watching the videos afterwards helps out a lot if you're trying to learn what you're doing wrong in a certain situation or something like that. So I need to start doing that more often, I guess. But yeah. Basically, I need to be more precise with my jumps, I think. That will help out tremendously. And I need to stop taking stupid damage. Because I just actually ran into that ninja and just like let him hit me once. Wasn't very smart. Wasn't very smart. Am I going to do it again? Like, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly, I'm going to do it at least one more time on this run alone. But now that I know that I'm doing it, maybe I'll go out of my way to prevent it? I don't know. We're going to move on here. I am going to grab one more red heart before we descend into level 3. Can you go back up? No, of course not. That wouldn't make any sense. Like, why would you even go back up? I mean, I guess if the enemies respawned, you could like try to farm for health and armor on the previous floors, which have, you know, easier enemies, but that, I don't know, that seems like it would be way too easy. Why does this have an up arrow if it's the down elevator? That seems like an oversight. Let's not think about it too much. We're on level 3. The bilge? Don't know what that word means, but... Oh, fuck. Explodey guys. In room 1. My worst enemy. Next to stairs. Oh, shit. I thought I killed him. So, yeah, the damage. I want to touch up on, like, how low the damage is on Gilead again. Like, man. You don't notice it until it's, like, fucking you in the ass, I guess. Oh, well. We handled this room pretty well so far. As long as I don't take damage from these goddamn homing bullets, then I'll feel pretty satisfied with our performance. But, like, these moths, you don't really think about the moth enemies too much because they're one of the earlier enemies, and you're like, oh, it's just gonna get harder from there. But I'm pretty convinced that the moths are, you know, one of the devilish enemies. Holy shit, is that a Nazi with a chainsaw? I just, like, panic popped my invulnerability. But this is the first time I've ever seen this boss, and I'm legitimately terrified. My invulnerability ran off. He's got a gun, a chainsaw, and he can, like, command the depths of hell to throw giant chainsaws at me. This is fucking crazy. Like, move over, Hitler. There's a new badass Nazi in town. Hitler might as well be my grandma compared to this guy. Jesus fuck. He's almost dead. I hope he has like a themed chainsaw. Oh shit, he hit me. Hope he has like a themed chainsaw drop though. That'd be cool. What does he give us? Hanz's coat. Increases health, 5 free armor. Okay. I hope he gives us an increased health and 5 free armor drop. Oh look, he did. That's great. So now we have 10 max health. Basically, we should be good as far as a health standpoint. I'd love to get the, you know, any of those broken combos I've mentioned before. The beard / sickle. Even just the beard, I think, with Gilead's gun would make a huge difference. I just need more damage, I feel like. But, you know, lighthouse / shell combo is great. And, sea legs. Big fan of sea legs. We'll never say no to sea legs. But Hanz's coat is pretty fucking cool. I didn't buy anything on the last shop. Mainly because I don't... Like, I remember what was there, but I don't remember knowing what any of them did. So, I kept my money in hopes that, like, something great is in this shop. I did that on the previous episode, I think, and I want to say it paid out. I want to say I got the shell because of that, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna tell myself I got the shell because of that, though, just to make me feel better. Maybe I'll get the shell because of it this time. Maybe I'll even get the lighthouse. Who knows? I guess we'll find out in a few minutes, though, once I find the shop. Let's see if it's connected to this. I want to try to find the shop sooner rather than later, so I'm gonna, like, pop my head into these rooms and see what's inside. And we'll just clear this one out. I want to get rid of that goddamn demon asshole. And the moth? Good, 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 good. I need to use my super weapon more. That's another thing I noticed, like, especially when I'm Gilead, where your super weapon is just so goddamn good. Like, super ammo drops pretty frequently, so there's no real reason to save it for boss fights. You can always just kind of, you know, go back in the rooms and pick up the super ammo that's dropped. Also, it's best in boss fights to use on the ads, not on the boss itself, so it's not like you need a ton of super weapon ammo going in, so I feel like I'm having like too good of use syndrome. I think the super weapon is just too good to use on these normal floor or normal rooms, so I'm saving it for bosses and stuff. And that's bad. I feel like that's a big misplay. I need to stop doing that. So I'm gonna try to stop doing that. That being said, I just ran out of super ammo, so maybe it doesn't drop as frequently as I thought. Oh well. I like to use it against the moths, especially this laser one, because the moths are real assholes, as I mentioned before. We're not getting, like, any red heart drops in it. Oh, okay, here's the shop. This is a big moment for us. This can be... Well, this can be a big moment for us, I guess. It can be complete and utter shit, but hopefully it's a big moment. Let's check it out. No whammies, guys. Come on. I see the flip-flops, I see Adderall, which is a speed upgrade, and I see the spring. For sure gonna buy the speed upgrade. And let's buy the spring, too. Fuck it. Like, we had a whole bunch of money, right? That was only 250 gold. Combined for those two, so I feel like speed upgrades are undervalued in this game, and in most games I feel like they're undervalued, especially in the Binding of Isaac. Everyone's like, oh, you don't want to go too fast. Come on, man. If there was an item in the Binding of Isaac that doubled your speed, like Sea Legs does for this game, I'd be in fucking heaven. That would be like the best item. I hope they add that in Rebirth now that I think about it. I mean, come on. How does that not exist? You know, of all the items in Paranautical Activity that people say are ripped off from other games, which, you know, they may or may not be, it's hard, you can't just make up a whole bunch of new items for a game, right? Especially if there's already some good idea items, you gotta use them. But, like, that's a great one that the Binding of Isaac can rip off from Paranautical Activity, right? Just give everyone double speed. Call it, like, fucking Mom's... No, that might be, like, racist. I was gonna say Mom's Whip, but... I don't know. I'll brainstorm later. Tweet at Edmund McMillan. Well, you guys tweet your ideas at Edmund McMillan. Fuck. No, that's probably not good. Don't spam his Twitter. He's got enough on his plate already. He's got Mugenics. Mugenics looks good, so that's cool. But I'm really excited about Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This has turned into a weird conversation with myself. Well, I mean, I guess all conversations with yourself are inherently weird because they're like it's a two-way conversation with yourself. But, you know, it's entertaining, right? It's entertaining for me. I'm having fun talking to myself. But, we fought one of the two bosses on this floor. We haven't found another power-up since we used that invulnerability. That's surprising. The last video I made, there was a lot of different power-ups that dropped. Granted, a lot of them were hot feet, and I still don't know what that does. I should probably look that up on a wiki at some point, but I can't really be bothered. Oh, one thing I did look up on the wiki was another tweet by Spooter W. He was like, "Oh yeah, the last boss in Paranautical Activity, or you know the mob on the or not the splash art, but the mob on the title screen with like the little knife and the weird blood coming out of the eyes and stuff. Apparently that's a little girl. I thought it was like some mutated space fish, but yeah, that's a little girl. So fuck me, I guess. My bad." Oh man, when I think little girl, I think like cute. You know, I don't think like demonic space fish with bleeding eyes that wants to kill you. I guess that's my fault. But we're fighting this other fast guy, so like the theme of bosses this time seems to be, you know, fast guys with melee weapons. Well, plus all the ones that weren't fast guys with melee weapons. So maybe not. We've had two fast guys with melee weapons, which is more than usual, I'd like to say. But this guy's pretty easy, and I do think this is the guy that dropped the shell for us that one time, or maybe he dropped the lighthouse. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the guy that was like really good on his payout, so I'm getting my hopes up. This guy's gonna drop the best item in the game for us right now. I can feel it. I can feel it. Or it's gonna be another shotgun. It's Zen Focus. Okay. Not my favorite item, but I can see its use. I can definitely see why it's good, so won't really complain about that. I think I see another power-up on the map that I've just overlooked this whole time, maybe? Hopefully. But we're gonna go check that out. Come on. Yeah. And it's another Onk, so that would have been a huge, like, miss for me if I just went to the next floor without picking up that Onk. That would have been pretty bad, especially now that we have Zen Focus, because the Onk will last longer. I don't know how much longer, but it will last longer because of Zen Focus. Which is good. I'm not really using my bombs now that because I've been saving them. In the back of my mind, I know to save the bombs for when the monkeys start appearing. And holy shit, I hate the skull guys. This is a bad room in general. It's got the skull guys, it's got lava, it's got this moth asshole. Now I'm in the lava. And yeah, this is one of those rooms that pretty much like made me fail my run last time, because I like fell in lava and then these guys started hitting me and like everything just went to shit in a room just like this. And I don't want that to happen again, even though it's happening again. And fuck, good thing we got those 2 health power-ups, right? Or health upgrades. Because now we have 10 max health, which is, I believe, oh shit. I'm gonna use some bombs. Clean this up a little bit faster. But yeah, I believe we have double the starting health of Gilead. He might start with 6. That seems right. So we don't have quite double, but we have, you know, way more than I should have right now. Which is definitely saving me at the moment. These fucking homing missiles, man. Like, I'm glad they don't have a timeout period, but I wish they had a timeout period, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the homing missiles, you would be able to ignore them too easily if it was like, you know, after 3 seconds of chasing you, they just disappear. But, you know, I wish after 3 seconds of chasing you, they just disappeared. Another standard room for this floor. Level 4, I should say. Floor, level, you know. You guys know by now, if you've watched my videos, that, I don't know what the fuck to call anything. So I just, use like 6 different names for things during one video. And it probably confuses the shit out of everyone. Yay! Including me! I am dying. And I probably should stop that. But I feel like it's out of my control, you know? I'm not playing to the best of my ability, but I'm trying. It's not like I'm not trying. Oh, there's a shop over here. Let's go check that out. And I also missed some money. This is going to put me at 400. So if there's a shell there, I could buy it, even though it wouldn't really help right now since we don't have any armor. But let's check it out. We've got gum, holy water, and Genghis's skull. So Genghis's skull flips your screen when I get it now. Wait, because I think the monkeys are called Genghis's, and you know they jump from the ceiling to the floor, so we get their soul. Oh, it's a soul, not a skull. Pretty sure I've said that wrong in every episode so far. But when you get their soul, you get the ability to jump from the ceiling to floor. I get it now. It makes sense. It's clever. Don't remember what gum does, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy holy water because it fully heals you. And now I see the worth in that item. I know I talked it down in the last episode, but fuck yeah, that just saved my life probably. And I'm gonna buy gum, sticky bombs. Okay, it's probably fine. But yeah, shout out to holy water for probably saving my life right here. Oh, terrible room, terrible room. Oh, fucking sticky bombs coming through in the clutch. I took 2 hits there, but, you know, I probably would have taken a shit ton more if I didn't have gum. Let's just take care of that guy. Then the moth. Then this guy. Then the other moth. Can I snipe him? Yeah, I can. Like, I would have already died if I didn't buy that holy water, so I'm pretty glad that was in the shop. I don't feel like it was a waste of money. I'm pretty satisfied with that purchase. I'm gonna fight the boss right now, in hopes that he drops something great. And it's the octopus guy. He's a pretty straightforward boss fight. After I received the excellent tip to just stay in a corner. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I mean, like, he could still shoot you with the bubbles, but I guess that's ink since it's like gray. But he can't hit you with his tentacles, which is good news because that's where most of the threat comes from. Especially when you have double jump, you can just kind of scum the ink bubbles. Just like that one boss in Metroid Fusion. And we get a speed up, which is great. Where do I go now? I just want to find the mini boss and then fight the mini boss. I don't really want to go through all these rooms. It's gotten to that point where I think it's more detrimental to go to the rooms than to skip them. Oh fuck. Well, you know, we don't really have a choice here, do we? Gotta deal with another lava room. I feel like if I take care of the moth guys as quickly as possible in this room... it's not working! I should have just used my Ankh, but I wanted to save it for the boss. That was probably a bad decision. Get the fuck away from me, you damn skull guys! I hate you! Okay, 4 HP. Let's do it. I want to say this guy's pretty easy, but like right when I say that, he's just going to start doing so much damage to me. I already know it. I just need to take care of the ads, and then this boss becomes pretty straightforward. Ads are gone. Now, oh man, I just like twitched with my mouse hand and fucked up my camera for a little bit. But yeah, now this fight becomes pretty straightforward because I can walk faster than he can turn. So he'll just shoot where I was instead of where I am. And it's pretty easy fight from here on out. I hope he drops an item that's really good. Poison bombs. Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for, but I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. And if it doesn't, you know, then I'm wrong. I don't know what else to say. And here we go. I think another thing Spooder's adding in the next update is new sounds, I want to say. That might be wrong. Okay, so for these videos, like, as long as I get to the point where the textures on the walls change to this right here, so as long as I get to level 5, I'm pretty okay with that. This is also the point where, oh shit! It's also the point where monkeys start to appear. And that is going to be the death of me, I'm pretty sure. Because I can't stand these monkeys. They're just so good. Like, the monkeys. Did I kill the monkey? I want to say I killed the monkey, but like right when I let my guard down, the monkey's just gonna come out of nowhere. It looks like he's gone, so that's good. Yep, he's gone. Okay, so I'm gonna hide from that last bullet. And we're back up to 7 red hearts. I'm actually surprised. We're doing alright in a health standpoint. Just alright though. Not good. There's the shop. We're gonna go that way. Not good, just alright. And I believe this is the exact same room that I just came from. So we'll coax out the monkey. Yeah! Poison bombs, actually great. As well as sticky bombs. I can actually stick the monkeys. And I won't have to, like, you know, throw and pray the bombs that and hope they blow up the monkeys anymore. So that's good. This is good. I like our situation here. I'm more bomb focused than I've ever been. Power of the Gods. Now, that sounds incredible, and it's only 50 gold. How can I say no? Random power up. Okay, that was fucking terrible. I'm really disappointed. Trigger finger, bloody doubloon. I kind of want to save my money in hopes that we get better stuff on the next shop, but you know, there might not be a next shop at this point. Oh, I went too far in. Oh, this is a shitty room. Yeah, there's not going to be a next shop. Unless that was the greatest bomb of all time. I've got an invulnerability power up, but I think I've handled the situation. Like, I've already taken so much damage on this room that I think using invulnerability would be kind of a waste. At this point, if that makes sense. The monkey's dead. We pulled through. As long as I don't take the dumbest damage imaginable against this demon. There's another monkey. No! No! Oh, that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so, yeah, that was, basically I was, like, gonna peek my head over that ledge there, and I was just gonna plant the bomb. It was, like, gonna be the silent assassin throwing poisonous sticky bombs onto a monkey. And instead, I just, like, dropped down into some lava and then, like, touched the monkey. And he like, spread AIDS through direct contact, and I died or something, so... You know, that's how that run ended, and I'm a little disappointed, but, you know, it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. In any case, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to throw me a like, and if you want to see more content similar to this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I don't know why I'm fluctuating the sound of my voice so much in this outro, but once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.